Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome to the world of bars and barbells. I am Phil, and this is my co-host.
Hey guys, welcome back. I'm Sam.
And we have Seether, Broken, featuring Amy Lee today. You know that because you clicked on the video.
Yes.
Why are we here today, Samantha?
This is a request from Mark.
Mark made another request. He's got lots. Yeah. If you haven't been on the channel before, you wouldn't know that. If you have subscribed already, you would know we've said Mark's name a few times now.
Yes, quite a few.
This is a little bit different, although he has an eclectic taste, apparently, because we've done Bob Dylan to Disturbed, and now we're at Seether. So
Yeah. Big catalog of music that he seems to like.
And so, Seether, what do you know about them?
I don't know anything about Seether. I just know who Amy Lee is and her ties with Evanescence. But
Have you heard the name Seether before?
No.
Neither have I. That makes two of us. And you know Amy Lee, however.
Yes, I had listened to some Evanescence growing up, so I am familiar with her.
We both are familiar because we've done Amy Lee on the channel.
Yes, we have
We've done 3 songs, I
Yeah,
think.
a couple now.
I didn't have much familiarity with Amy Lee before we got into the channel, so that was eye-opening.
Yeah, I love her vocals. She's so good, so I'm excited to see what she brings to this.
And apparently, I think the two of the lead singer and Amy Lee were in a relationship at some point, is the story. That's what the story goes.
Yeah, cool.
But we don't really know anything about Seether, so you can let us know, other than they came from South Africa.
Yes, and then over to the United States.
Yeah, but and apparently this song has something to do with, or it resembles the experience of the band because they moved from South Africa to the United States, and the lead singer, I believe, was married at the time, and she didn't want to come to the United States with him, and that caused an issue in the marriage. So I think that is something to do with this song, or
broken relationships.
yeah, maybe it played into the song in some way. But you guys, like I said, we're always open to being informed by our great commenters.
Yes.
So
I was going to say, we have a pop quiz question for you guys, too, to see how much you guys know about Seether and this song. And this song was featured in a major Marvel movie. So we want to know if you guys know what movie that was.
yeah, what soundtrack was it featured on? And if you know, you can hit those comments right now. If you don't worry, because Sam, she's on the go here. She's on top of things. She came up with the pop quiz question. She'll give you the answer to that pop quiz question at the end of the video. So make sure you stick around. All right, Sam, are you ready for some Seether?
I am. Let's do it.
Let's check it out.
I wanted you to know
rewind it a little bit, and seems like a little solo is going in. So what are your thoughts, Sam? You like Amy Lee. What are your feelings on this one?
I think she sounds awesome. Her vocal sounds really good. I think that the blend of them together too on the chorus there is really nice as well. I like that. It sounds good.
And is it resembling some of the other songs for you that we've done from her?
Yeah, I feel like this is a very similar vibe.
Yeah.
I feel like this is kind of like her, like, I don't want to say genre, but this is kind of like her niche of these like more emotional ballad style, slower, kind of like, rocky, but still emotional kind of songs.
Yeah, definitely a rock ballad feel.
Yeah.
Also probably indicative of the era because I think read this came out in 2004, right? So that would make me kind of slot that into a similar time period when that music was popular. So I'm not surprised that it does sound that way, but it does characterize how she feels when you listen to her. This power ballad and emotional vibe that she gives off really, really well. And then we come to Seether. I mean, the lead singer, I don't know if you would refer to him as Seether, but the lead singer, he reminds me of the lead singer from Pearl Jam.
Okay.
Really distinct voice, powerful voice. So it's a great duet. And, you got this real strong and heartfelt voice from him, which is played off from Amy really well. And I'm not really sure about the video. I mean, the video's kind of random to me.
Yeah, it kind of seems like there's somewhere that's been destroyed and just like kind of sitting in the remnants, which almost maybe they're talking about like the remnants of a relationship or something.
It could be. It's just kind of random because they're like out in the middle of a desert somewhere.
Yeah.
So
I thought it almost reminded me of like a trailer ground or like a campground or something.
Yeah. I think maybe the visual is if it's in the desert, you're like alone in the desert kind of thing.
Stranded type thing. True.
Yeah. And, you don't really want to be stuck in the desert by yourself. That's not going to end too well, right?
Fair.
But I think it's very well done in construing the message that they're trying to get across in this broken feeling. So really
like
cool.
Alone and sad and
and then they're harmonizing together is great as well. So
awesome.
we'll see where it goes with that guitar solo that seems like it's coming in. I don't feel like I'm expecting a real heavy solo. I feel like maybe it's going to be like we said before and resemble the song of a ballad. So maybe the solo is going to try to piece that in, but let's find out. think it's cool with this duet as well because it seems like they're singing to each other. Right? It's like the relationship dynamic between, you know, a male and a female.
Like back and forth.
Yeah, and that they're singing to each other like they're in a relationship.
Yeah.
And then you have the offset of, you know, each side kind of telling their own story with the emotional ballad.
Yeah.
Which is pretty cool. And she was wearing the black wings the whole time. I don't know if that's maybe of like a fallen angel or something, you know,
angel of
broken,
death.
broken angel. I don't know, maybe if you look closer, she might have broken wings of sorts.
Yeah, I didn't look that close, but that's a good point.
But I think their vocals just really fit together well.
Yeah, and I think I was right. Like when we stopped about the video, it's a trailer park that they're in, that they're walking around. So like it seems like it's like everybody's like picked up and left and just like left them there. So
yeah.
Yeah.
So overall, did you enjoy it? Have you hadn't heard this song prior to getting into it, right? Do you like it?
Yeah, I do. I think it's really cool. Like I said, I think it fits in really well with, like you said, that era of that time period, as well as other stuff that I've heard from her. So I'm kind of actually surprised that I never heard this because, like I said, I was like pretty into Evanescence and her at some point in like that time period. But yeah, no, I think they did an awesome job.
Yeah, it's an interesting feel on the rock component as well because I did think, you know, as we went through it a little bit further in the song, it felt a little rockier to me.
Like built a little bit throughout.
Yeah, it just got a little bit heavier. Much more of a power ballad feel as we went on. But it's interesting because it's still, I feel like, would have potentially done well in the charts.
Yeah, they could be played on like a radio station.
I feel like they would have been playing this over and over again.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like on the radio even?
Yeah. I feel like you definitely, especially on like popular kind of like rock stations or whatever. Yeah.
And I could see this been on like MTV and
for sure.
being played on repeat over and over.
Yeah.
Especially for, you know, the type of song that it is. You know, breakup songs tend to do pretty well.
Yeah, and I feel like she was very popular at one point in time too, right? So I
Yeah.
feel like anything that she was on kind of like blew up at one point. So I don't know, maybe it was and we just weren't exposed to it.
Well, we can tell you where it was on and what soundtrack that was.
Yes, and that was the movie The Punisher.
The Punisher.
Yes.
Yeah, and it was a good movie.
Yes.
You've seen it?
Yeah, and I like the TV show too.
TV show was good, yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, I think I'm thinking of the TV show.
We watched the TV show together.
Yeah,
but
the TV
there's
show
also
was
the
good.
movie.
Yeah. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed our reaction. If you did, make sure you hit the like button, leave us a comment, let us know about Seether or anything else that you might want to see. We're always open to suggestions. We do have a long list of requests that we're trying to get through.
We do, yes.
And one of them was from Mark. So, Mark, I hope you enjoyed this one.
Yes.
And the rest of you guys, thank you so much for all the support. We really do appreciate it. Just make sure you come back and check out our next one. We got 2 videos every single day. We'll see you tomorrow.
Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you then.